That's that pipsqueak strength for you. I gotta knock some sense into these MMA fans, man. Fedor Emelianenko. Fedor Emelianenko. This ain't Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Peaches and Creamville. Lucas Tracy's a weight bully. You know what? If I ever fight any of these MMA YouTubers, I'll be sure to be a weight bully for sure. Dude, I'm straight up. If I fight one of these MMA YouTubers, they're gonna have to freaking deal with a Khamzat Chimaev-esque weight bully. Straight up. Like you guys, okay, let me just tell you guys what I'm doing right now. I am density maxing so that when I get in the cage, I'm not training for anything other than being an absolute freak athlete. And I'm not naturally a freak athlete, but all I care about right now is just density maxing to become dense, to become explosive. Exercises that'll help me hit the flying knees. I'm basically trying to turn into a albino Yoel Romero. So be on the lookout for that if I ever fight. Albino Yoel Romero, stuffing the takedowns with these. I'm doing them like Yoel. I'm literally going to fucking freeze up, accept damage, walk forward like a scary monster. I'm just going to lull them into a false sense of security. All of a sudden, just fucking let go a gnarly, meaty overhand, and they're out. That's what I'm going to do. I'm fighting everyone like Yoel because I have a good chin. Have a good chin. I'll throw like one leg kick per round, throw one punch per round, but those punches are going to count. They'll get finished in one. I'll fight him like Merab. I'm literally fighting people like Merab. If I ever fight someone in MMA YouTube, I'm fighting them like Merab. I'm literally just going to out cardio them and break them in one. No one will be able to keep up with my pace. I'm literally the cardio guy. So I'm the cardio guy with muscle. I'm like Usman. I'm like Kamaru Usman with that. What are you drinking that looks like you were embarrassed to order it? I made this in my kitchen, embarrassed to order it. This is black coffee mixed with milk and Ceylon cinnamon with date syrup. I put date syrup in here. I thought it was going to mix well. 100% organic dates, a little bit of milk, grass-fed milk, some Ceylon cinnamon, and black coffee. This is not some sweetie treaty drink. Oh, soy. Oh, soy. So soy because I'm drinking milk with my coffee. Yeah, sure. It's not soy at all. Everything is organic. Literally, the date syrup is organic. The Ceylon cinnamon is organic. The milk is organic, and the coffee is organic. Yes, it's not soy at all. Anything you do is soy essentially these days. You go on a bike ride. Biking is soy, dude. Running is soy. Hitting mitts is soy. You should spar and get your and take CTE all the time. Hitting mitts is soy. Wearing a helmet, soy. Yeah, organic is not soy, dude. It's like saying water's soy. Wow, bro. Water's so soy, man. Just drink beer, bro. Drink beer, bro. Fucking hell. Dude, you worry about your health, man? That's soy, man. Just eat a fucking cheeseburger and fries, bro. If it's not grass-fed, don't talk to me. Straight up, bro. Yeah, this is just good old-fashioned coffee, man. Good old-fashioned coffee. I didn't start drinking coffee with milk up until recently, up until the last couple of months. Usually I just had my coffee, just straight black coffee. But I've been drinking it with milk. It's more refreshing. So, yeah. And let me just say this. If you're going to get cinnamon, make sure it says Ceylon cinnamon. Ceylon cinnamon is the real cinnamon. Anything that doesn't say Ceylon is bullshit and it's carcinogenic. Okay, I'm just putting you guys onto that. It's a scam. It's a scam. The real cinnamon that people have been eating for thousands of years is Ceylon cinnamon. Okay, so make sure to get Ceylon and not just cinnamon. If it says cinnamon, don't get it. It's from like a cheaper, less sought after plant, the regular cinnamon. Your bench, squat, and deadlift 1 rep max at what body weight? So I don't deadlift. I've never deadlifted. Ever since I tried, I just didn't like it. My body didn't accept the movement. So I've never deadlifted. I mean, I've done the movement, but I've never gotten into it and actually got strong at it. So I don't have an answer for deadlift. But my bent over row, which was the exercise I did instead, my best bent over row was 275 for like 10 reps. I was very strong, bent over rows. My best bench was 275 for like 5 reps. My best squat was 315 for 15 reps. But I've never maxed out on a squat. Oh, I have. I have maxed out on a squat, but not when I was at my strongest. Like I've done the 315 max out for the first time. I have the video of me hitting 315. I've done 225 maxed out. But the strongest I ever was, I never tried to max out. Squat was my best exercise. It's a shame that I can't get into it anymore because my back is all fucked up. Like if I wanted to get strong on squats again, I would have to really do some serious rehab for my back. But front squats was the exercise that I was going hard on throughout the past couple of years. The front squat, which is one of my favorites. And I think my best front squat, I think it must have been, I think I've front squatted 315 before. I'm not 100%, but I've come close. I've done like 295 for sets of 5. I never max out. I just don't think it's good to max out, especially on squats. Like it's just not worth taking the risk. It's not worth taking the risk unless you're powerlifting, but I'm not competing in powerlifting, so I don't get the point. I think it's more impressive to move weight, heavy weight for like 5 or 6 reps than just hitting 1 rep. I think like that's more impressive. Would you rather watch a tree grow or I'm not falling for that. Thank you so much for the £2 or the $2. I'm not falling for that. Opinions on sled push and box jumps. I don't really do those exercises, but I'm sure they're great. They're great for athletes. They're great for your explosive ability. But yeah, right now I'm just focusing on becoming more explosive, just having that Yoel Romero, Peter Yan-esque fighting style. Like if there's a fighting style that you guys could imagine, I'm a combination of Kamaru Usman with the jab. I have a Kamaru Usman jab from southpaw. Okay. I have a Whitaker jab from orthodox. All right. I have a Whitaker jab from orthodox. I have a Kamaru Usman jab from southpaw. Little bit in between. Sometimes I do the karate stance like Whitaker. Okay. I have a Pereira left hook. I have a Yoel Romero type of vibe. I have the Yoel Romero type of vibe, type of beat. Okay. Meaning like just whirl when I'm there, I'm freaking in my stance, right? Granite chin. And I have the Piotr Yan mindset. That's what I have. It's not a joke. I'm just saying the Yoel Romero vibe, the Peter Yan mindset, the Kamaru Usman jab from southpaw, the Whitaker karate stance jab, okay, from both sides, and I have the Pereira left hook. I'm trying to work on the Emmett overhand, though. Essentially, I just pick and choose. I just take different things, different tools that other fighters have used, and I'm just practicing them, man. I don't have the Marab hunger. No, only Marab has that. MMA Guru has the best physique. No, not at all. Thank you for the $2.99. Muay Thai guy 1202. Not at all, dude. Not at all. The best physique. I mean, in comparison to what? You're not that guy, pal. I'm him, but I ain't that guy, pal. I'll admit it. I ain't that guy, pal, but I'm him. I'm not saying I'm that guy. I'm not saying like I'm a formidable foe for many people. I'm just saying like I have a poor man's all of those. I have poor man's techniques from all those fighters. Lucas, when I do dips, I have serious pain and tension in my left tricep. Stop doing dips. Just don't do the exercise. I know a lot of people that have gotten injured from dips, so don't do dips. I think that that's a really compromising exercise. It fucks people's elbows up. It fucks their shoulders up. I wouldn't do dips. What's harder, 3 minutes against MMA Ngannou or 2 against boxing Ngannou? I'd say MMA Ngannou because you're getting hit with 4-ounce gloves. You're getting kicked, and it's like, at least in boxing, there are more areas where you could stall the fight, but you can't stall the fight in MMA nearly as much. So definitely MMA Ngannou, tougher fight. Because what are you going to do? Take him down? Probably not. Boxing Ngannou is not that bad because even if you're someone like me, you could just shell up and, they're not 4-ounce gloves. So you're not getting in the guard. All you have to do is just make sure he's hitting the guard. If he's hitting the guard, he's hitting these shots. They're not necessarily hitting flush. And you could at least hang in there for a couple minutes. Like, I'll take a flurry from Ngannou with the boxing gloves on. Probably not with the MMA gloves. Lucas, what do you think of those guys who get jacked just from pull-ups, push-ups, and planks? Is it BS? No, it's not BS at all. I think that calisthenics is a great way to get jacked. You just have to focus on it like anyone would focus on the gym. You have to take it as serious. You have to be training as often. You have to be training with the same intensity. You can get jacked in calisthenics alone. Yes. I don't think it's bullshit at all. And I think the calisthenic I don't think it's as fun as lifting weights. Just me personally, I think the lifting is a little more fun because, there are some fun calisthenics exercises like pull-ups, push-ups. I'm not really a big fan of dips, muscle-ups. Then you have planche push-ups and you have front tuck levers and whatnot. But there's not as much you could do with calisthenics. There is, but at the same time, I just think that lifting is a little more fun. I guess if you get to the end game, like if you're mastering calisthenics, that looks cooler than lifting. Would you guys rather be able to squat 500 pounds or bench 400 pounds? Or would you rather be able to do like 10 muscle ups, a human flag, right? A full front tuck lever, you're hanging on the bar. I just think most people would choose calisthenics, like flipping, acrobatic flips. I think that's just cooler in general. Calisthenics is better for MMA. Yeah, for sure. I think that calisthenics is a little bit more athletic. People can't necessarily relate to 400 pounds on the bench. Like, of course, people know it's heavy, but unless you're actually lifting weight that's close to it, no one really can appreciate how much that is. Everyone that sees someone doing some impressive thing with their body weight can appreciate like that it's impressive because they know most people would never be able to do that. And people have an idea of what they can do with their body. So calisthenics takes longer. That's another reason why I don't think it's as fun. It's because the progress is harder to gauge, right? With lifting, oh, I hit an extra rep. With calisthenics, sometimes, oh, I got to hold for an extra couple of seconds. There's variables. There's so many variables that are harder to gauge with that. But if I choose one exercise over anything else, lifting wise or strength wise, it's the pull up. I think the pull up is by far my favorite exercise. There's nothing that I would choose over that. Lucas, are you a Microsoft or an Apple guy? I'm an Apple guy. I record all my videos on Photo Booth and I edit all of my videos on Photo Booth. So I'm an Apple guy. Yeah. No, but for real, I actually have an Apple computer. Incoming soy. Dude, I love how an Apple computer, literally a computer, will have people saying soy. I guarantee it right now. People are going to say soy. Soy Apple computer. Soy Apple. Wow. So soy because I have an Apple computer. Actually, no one commented that. Is that me projecting? But I know because I've seen that in the chat before. I literally will say Apple. And because it's not like the technologically savvy hardware to use, people will say soy, extra soy, Apple. Wow, what a loser. Damn, dude. Same thing with Xbox. If you have an Xbox and you don't have a hardcore PS, yep, soy, of course. I also asked, do you believe in mewing, changing your facial structure? I need to improve my facial structure vastly. Yeah, I would suggest that you just hop on a good diet, hormone max a little bit with a good diet. Don't get too into the weeds. Just cut out all the bullshit, get on a good, healthy diet, no processed foods, make sure to maximize the quality, get better sleep, work out a little bit. That's going to increase your testosterone. That in and of itself is going to be able to change your body composition. All right. And yeah, I think mewing might work, but I don't necessarily. I've never tried mewing. I've never tried it, but it would probably work, I think. And don't mouth breathe. If you're a mouth breather, then maybe don't mouth breathe ever again. Lucas, your gelking routine? Gelking. I've never tried that. I've never tried that. I'm not. Listen, I have an absolute missile. Unless you're desperate to change something, like I think it's a waste of time for me personally. Like I don't need to do that. If you're a mouth breather as a child, the damage is irreversible. That could be true. Yeah, that could be true. Betting mastermind. I suggest that you hop on some kind of a lifting routine. You don't have to go crazy with it. 3 times a week, literally. If you lift 3 times a week, you don't even have to go that hard. You just lift 3 times a week, do a little bit of strength work. You eat a good diet, you sleep well. Your hormones are going to be a lot healthier, and you're just going to look better. You're going to look more masculine. Lucas can cut to 145. I can if I really tried my hardest. I'd have to listen. If I started training in MMA and I started doing a ton of cardio, then yes, I would probably be able to cut to 145. It'd be really, really hard to do that. Anyway, guys, I'm out of here. Hope you enjoyed the live stream. Have a great New Year's. Happy New Year's to everyone in the chat. Let's get ready for a good 2024.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.